Peace, 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 y'all. This is Chocolate Amun Ra. Special message. Ancestor says, get up, and I need you to talk to the people to understand what you're doing. We're not here to convert anybody. No, it's to deliver the message. But before I get into it, let's pay all the respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. Listen. This special today is not about converting anybody or just trying to convince you. None of my videos that I put out is to try to convince you. It's not. The bottom line, you're going to do what you want to do. But it's about the word cult. The word cult. See, words are being used to put in to specify certain groups that's off the grid. Words are used to put in to try to identify groups of people that are not with the rest of the system of things. But guess what? Every religion here in America was a cult. Every religion here in America was a cult. Wait for a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now what I want to do is show y'all. Show you the cults that you basically worship. We talking about here in America. Here in America, these religious groups were cults. Whether you want to believe it or not. And the problem is you believe, but you don't do no research. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all. Ain't nobody trying to hurt you, you hurt yourself. Because when you don't do research on the things that you into, you just believe what anything what somebody's saying. Like I always tell y'all. That's why I tell you my business. Some people go, oh, don't tell your business. You better tell your business. You better tell your business. The reason why you better tell your business because if somebody decides to do research on you, you be an open book. People like to hide and all of those things. What are you hiding about? That's why I told you I was a Jehovah's Witness first. Then I started going to church. See, Christianity is in my background. I have that background. You know what I'm saying? I have that cult type background. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right? I'm going to show y'all. Understand this concept. We're going to read it off together. All right. You can see that, right? What do that say? Man-made religion. Man-made religion. Huh? Let's put that up close so you can really see it. Get into it, y'all. Huh? let me help you out. Your first one is here is John Smith. Created the Baptist religion in 1608. Right? Your second one is Charles Pertham, if I pronounced it correctly. He created the Pentecostal religion in 1901. This man right here. Let's go with the third one is Joseph Smith. He created the Mormons religion in, what's that, 1830, excuse me. 1830, yes. Right? This man here. Now I'm going to tell you and show you, oh, you see it already? Charles T. Smith. Now Charles Dash. What he created? What did he create? So, here we are with Charles Dash. Charles Dash Russell. Let me get it clear. And he started Jehovah's Witness. But a lot of people don't know these two guys here, they were together. If you do the research, you will find these two dudes together. But let me finish. Charles Dash Russell created the Jehovah's Witness religion in 1872. But he was in other groups long before that. And I know definitely William Miller, because William Miller and Charles T. Russell, they used to be together when they were younger. That's because I did my homework. Okay, William Miller, he created the 7 Days Evangelists. Don't these religious groups sound familiar? Some of you your churches are named after some of these cults. Yes, they were cults first. A lot of these religious groups started off people who can see into the future. Like the Jehovah's Witness with Charles Dash Russell. Before they was Jehovah's Witness, they was called other names. Understand something. You are following a cult whether you like it or not. How do you think these organizations have started? It started either a group of people or one. They believed in a higher power. Because if you add all these groups up, add them up, especially the one from 1608, that's still less than 500 years. So 500 years of these religions, these cults. Now, figure this out. When our ancestors were slaves through that time, well, guess what they was pushing? They were pushing those information and those religions on our ancestors. You disrespect your ancestors and you don't even know it. Here in America, you disrespect your ancestors and you don't even know it. You assume that you're doing the right thing. You believe that you're doing the right thing. And that's understandable. It is. And I know it tells you if you believe in God or Allah, even just a little bit in your heart. But you're following something someone was created. Guess what? We all are. We all are following something that a man created. Oh, you think because I'm wearing an Ankh that this is the original, is the original following? Imhotep and all them. Tapar. You got Asar, Haru, Osiris. Who's Osiris? Osiris is Asar. Set. These are ancient names. Then we can go to the Anunnaki. You got the Anunnaki from the Sumerian text. Nepu. All these names are different ancient civilizations. All of them. We're following someone else. But let's make it clear. The difference is you're following what they stole. They stole not these men, but the information they got their ancestors, their so-called scholars, archaeologists, scientists, astronomy, they stole when they did pilgrimage to Africa. They stole. The Greeks stole, the Romans stole. They stole. Prime example. Why does the Pope pray to the Black Madonna? You would like to see this? Hold on for a second. I'll show you. Now, the video clip that I'm going to show you is dealing with Pope Francis. And then he has another Pope with him. Right? I want y'all to sit here and watch it and tell me what you see. Because I really believe so many of you are really delusional. You just happy to be satisfied or you're comfortable. But you don't understand what really goes around you. Let me bring it to you right now.
Predecessor greeted him with a warm embrace on the same helipad he himself touched down on just weeks earlier. From there, they traveled by car to the papal palace, where they immediately entered his chapel for prayer. Despite the special kneeler prepared for him in front of the Blessed Sacrament, Pope Francis turned down the honor, opting to join Benedict in the pews, telling him, "No, we are brothers." Then the two prayed together in silence before moving on to a private meeting lasting about 45 minutes.
Look at that. What you looking at? Look in the back. Who are they praying to? Understand what you don't understand. They praying to a black Jesus and a black Madonna. Understand the faculty. This is what some of you do not understand. They're praying to a black deity. Because you don't do your research, because you don't try to understand what's going on, you are acceptable for everything. I'm not sitting up here trying to convert you. I'm trying to get you to understand what's going on. Just how simple this is. Look. That is the Black Madonna, period. That's supposed to be Jesus. Understand the faculty. Y'all don't get it. You will never get it unless you do your research. Understand something here. I'm about to show you something. I'm going to show you something. So when I show it, pay attention to it. Okay? Here we go. Look at this man. Read it. Read that book. Look at the book. Read it. You see? Understand what's going on. But in public, the Pope and them is not like that in front of people. They don't worship black people like that. In public. Look, here we go. Straight. That's the picture. That is the picture they worship it. Huh? Oh, so sad. Really is. It's so sad. It's so sad how you don't want to believe.
Now look at this one.
It's like you can't believe. You choose not to believe. It's incredible.
I want you to take that in for a minute. This is an original photograph. Never been seen in California before. In fact, maybe until I showed it yesterday, it had not been seen in the United States. And this is Our Lady of the Forest. She is the Lady of the Dark Wood. She is Our Lady of the Hermit. She is the Swartz Madonna. And this is taken from a place called Eiseldown outside of Zurich. And that's one of the major reasons I went to Switzerland on this particular occasion in March 2009. I flew from Holland to Switzerland. And I got in I think I must have checked into my hotel room about 2 o'clock in the morning today.
And the reason why I showed you that, it's because understand something. I want you to understand something. No, in public, they don't do that. They don't worship no black God in the public. You will see a statue of Mary. Right? This is Rome. This is the Catholic Church, supposed to be the most powerful church on the planet. It's supposed to be. But it's a cult. It's a big business. So how can we be down in the Vatican, in these chambers, praying, kneeling to a black deity? But in the open, that's not what's going on. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed the Pope ever go to Africa? Might have. But I've never seen it. And I'm almost 50. Let me see if I can find this information. Hold on. Okay. Now, I never seen it, but the Pope Francis went to Africa. Now I'm going to tell you something. Understand this, in Africa, the most powerfulest continent on the planet, where all resources basically come from the motherland. Now this white man that goes to Africa, you're going to see people how they worship this white man. I'm not trying to be prejudiced or bigot. No. It should show you how our black people do not worship their own deities. They are now gone. I'm about to drop it on you. How is the Pope more powerful than our gods, our people? Because our people don't got no gods no more. They've chosen to lay them down. This is in the motherland. Pope Francis arrived in Kenya, Bangui, the capital of Central African Republic. Pope Francis includes Africa's trip. The best moment of joy from Africans during the Pope Francis trip. You ready? Here we go. I'm about to break this to you, baby. I'm about to break this to you. Ready? This is why when you get Africans that come over, here in America, and you see them in Harlem and different places, and they tell you they worship Jesus, and you go, what Jesus you talking about? And they'll tell you, oh, you know, the white Jesus. This thing is confused because in the scriptures, that's not what Jesus is. Jesus is not white. You all following a cult. Who we playing? Should I get the scriptures and read so you can get an understanding exactly what's going on? I'll be right back. New Welsh Translation. I always usually get that book. But let me go to Revelations. I'm going to go to Revelations right now. First. Revelations, chapter 1, 12 through 15. I'm going to show you this because I don't want you to think I'm just bullcrapping. Are you ready? I know Africans that says Jesus is white. It's not to be a bigot, but it's to be common sense. Let's stop playing games. Because you all fall in the cult. The question is which one? And I turned to see the voice that was speaking with me, and having turned, I saw 7 golden lampstands. 13. And in the midst of the lampstand, someone like a son of man, clothed with a garment that reached down to the feet and grid at the breast with the golden girdle. Moreover, his head and his hair were white as white wool, as snow, his eyes as a fiery flame. 15. And his feet were like fine copper when glowing in a furnace. And his voice was as sound of many waters. Revelation chapter 1, 12 through 15, does not describe a white man. That's false documents. That's lies. Understand that. Let's go to Daniel chapter 10, verses 6. When we gonna start telling the truth? When we gonna start telling the truth? Next week? Yeah, I'm pulling up the scriptures as if we talking. Who are we fooling? What games we playing? Daniel chapter 10, verses 6. And his body was like crystal light, and his face like the appearance of lightning, and his eyes like fiery torches, and his arms and the place of his feet were like sight of burnished copper, and the sound of his words was like sounds of a crowd, means thunder. So, according to the scriptures here in the Bible, why would Africans be talking about Jesus is white? That's false doctrine. That's a lie. It's because we have now flipped it. They flipped it. See, I want you to see the African video. I want you to see the African video. This is part 1, cult. We need to understand it. And why they use it and use this word and put it on who they choose, and who they want to, and what group. And you all follow. You only follow the masses. You know what a friend told me? Before I get into that, I want to say bye. I'm going to tell you what the friend told me in part 2. See you. Part 2.